Paying college athletes, are they really amateurs anymore? Big changes are coming through the NCAA. Recent legislation that is calling on the now called Power Five conferences to have the ability, if they choose, to pay their student athletes, as well as not only full scholarships for all athletes, men's and women's sports, but also to receive a stipend. There will be cases where athletes will receive a considerable amount of money based on their athletic ability. So this calls into question, will students be required to even go to class? Will students have certain academic minimums or standards that they're held to? This is not going to be universal across all NCAA sports. In fact, it's going to just be for a small percentage of Division I athletes and athletic programs, and they're going to have to meet certain criteria. And that criteria will be a minimum athletic budget, which I feel, in my opinion, will be $100 million. And they'll be required to pay all of their athletes the same stipend across the board, male, female. And some of the ramifications that will begin to happen from this legislation will be things Title IX considerations. Can they keep all of their current athletic sports? The other topic is for these mid-major programs at the Division I and possibly Division II level, will they have to drop down to the NCAA Division III, where that's more academic centric and not an athletic driven scholarship model? And so I want you to take a look at Dallas Baptist, for instance. They're Division I baseball, but all other sports, they're at the lower divisions. Recently, 3 or 4 years ago, University of Hartford, which was a Division I program, they dropped down all their sports to Division III. The other part of this recent legislation that has yet to be implemented but was passed is going to be, it could become the signal of the end for some athletic programs as well as some universities. You have to start to begin to wonder, how can these colleges and universities that are kind of balancing walking a high wire now, how can they afford all of this athletic additional budget? Most of their sports are non-revenue producing sports, or what they're commonly referred to as the Olympic sports, such as tennis, golf, soccer, lacrosse, etc. The moneymaker is obviously, for the vast majority of colleges and universities, football, some cases basketball, some cases baseball, but for the most part, it's football and basketball. So it is important for parents to begin to understand, what rabbit are you chasing? Are you chasing the athletic rabbit and you're really reaching for that really small area of opportunity within those now referred to Power Five schools? I think they're just going to become part of a professional division. Or are you chasing the academic acumen and strength based on your athletic ability, which is something I preach and I firmly believe in. My son attended Vanderbilt University and traded athletic ability for academic excellence. This legislation will have a lot of new rules, regulations. It's really going to cause a major shakeup within the amateur component to college athletics. I think those days are going to be behind us with regard to probably somewhere around 80 universities and colleges from across the country. And I think the rest of the colleges are going to begin to realign and try to find their way into that happy medium between athletics being a part of the college experience, as opposed to your hours spent focused on strictly being an athlete. I don't think athletic centric athletes. I think it'll just be a churn and burn. I think the portal will begin to grow and intensify. I really think parents need to begin to seek out guidance into this area of what schools will be going into what levels from 2025, 26 forward. If this is a topic that you're interested in, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell Please share the channel with family and friends, people that you feel may derive some benefit here from our channel. I'm looking forward to answering all of your questions as we go forward. Thank you very much and have a great week in baseball.